So hey everyone, and welcome to another new game with me, Supernautus. This is a game that quite recently came to Game Pass on the Xbox and PC probably as well. I do use it on PC, but mostly on Xbox. I played a little bit of this. It's called Deliver Us the Moon. It says it up the top there, you can see it. Seems to be a game about taking a trip to the moon, a mission to the moon perhaps. So I did play a little bit of it just to see how it goes. Looks quite nice. I'm wondering, do I want it to run? Let's do 1080-60. Because that way we've got a better frame rate at least. So I'll do a 1080p with 60 frames a second instead of 4K at 30. And yeah, I have played a little bit of the game. But I'm going to start a new game, so you guys can see it all from the beginning, which means I do reset progress on certain features. But that way you get to see the whole game. Deliver Us the Moon. Here we are.
Friends and family of the missing lunar colonists gather all around the world tonight in remembrance of the 20...
So we're looking for missing moon colonists.
...in a global power outage and the loss of contact with the lunar colony. The blackout caused global turmoil, which ultimately
We have
led
to
the
launch
closure of the World Space Agency.
and get there quick as we can.
In other news, the recent formation of the largest dust storm on record has
But there's
caused
dust.
climatologists to readjust their forecast of the
A lot of
equatorial
dust.
growth rate. As a result of the new storm, the desert could soon cover 30% of the globe's landmass.
And so yeah, we can wander around, we can look at a variety of things. Not much to see here. This kind of gives you some idea about how to launch the rocket and the order in which you have to do it. The ground launch sequencer, the orbital access arm, etc., etc. On the back of that, it says, "You've done it 1,000 times before during our simulations. We know you can do this. Good luck." There we got someone asking if I'm here, which obviously I am, but first I've got to put my suit on. Once it opens, I get suited up, ready for a trip to the moon. And to find out why these people have gone missing. So open our Astro tool, which is where we see the variety of information about the storyline. And there we've confirmed that we're in contact. And we've equipped the suit. Now we have to make our way to the rocket. And there's a dust storm on its way, which will cause us some problems if we don't get there in time. Well, it'll stop the rocket from being launched, basically. Taurus 5 rocket. 4 years. And it could all be destroyed. All be for nothing if we don't get there in time. Okay, so in the database you can unlock various things. A network dish there, which was created by Isaac Johnson, that transmitted power from the moon to the Earth through a network of satellite dishes. Since Isaac's disappearance, Claire Johansson has studied her father's work closely. In here, there is nothing of any use, and you can't get in up there either. I've tried that before. Okay, so what we've got to do, and we can walk around and scan a variety of items while we do that. We can run. The old left trigger helps us run. Let's go inside here for a minute. There we've got a book. MPT, End to the Age of Wires. And if we read that, it says, "Imagine a world free of fossil fuels and pollution. All of our energy needs satisfied in the blink of an eye. A system that can wirelessly transmit energy all over the world and beyond." This is the MPT, the microwave power transmission. In this book, MPT inventor Isaac Johansson discusses what the future might hold for this revolutionary system. And some paintings, pictures. We can scan this. Some sort of memorial. A mother lost. Elizabeth kept the Johansson family together after her husband Isaac assumed a role on the Lunar Council. After her death, Claire took care of her sister Kathy before she was taken to the moon to live with Isaac. Both Isaac and Kathy have not been seen since the blackout. Nothing else to see here. So we'll keep moving. We can scan that. And that is a sign for the Sputnik Monument, a monument marking the entrance of the Fezenkov Cosmodrome. The facility was abandoned until the Fortuna team made it their base of operations after the blackout and began preparations for humanity's last mission to space. The sign reads, "To the stars." Exciting. Not much else to see here right now. We just need to get up there to that rocket. So we can press this button. However, as you'll just find out in a moment, something's not working properly. So we'll climb up here. Now basically I played this up until the point where I launched, or just after that. So beyond that point, we'll all be in the dark. Quite literally, because we'll be in space. But there we go, that's released an elevator, which we can now go down through. Feels a bit smoother actually, yeah, than when I tried it earlier at 4K and 60. 4K and 30 should I say, not 60. It's the biggest problem, right?
The control center is located on the top floor.
Top floor.
Time the rocket for launch.
So that's where we go to set the rocket up to launch it. We're not time limited yet, although that will become the case at some point.
A microwave power transmission from the lunar colony. At first, no one believed
We've not received power from them for a while.
energy from the moon back to Earth. But the WSA proved the skeptics wrong.
They were able to do it.
It's like you will when you get the MPT back online.
Transmit power through microwaves. Somehow. So here we go. The WSA, World Space Agency. Got a flashlight we can use. There we have a statue of an astronaut. And a door that we, at the moment, can't open. Vending machine. Something here. There it is. If power's out, use code 3548 for the door. Take that. Nothing else to see in this section right at this precise moment in time. What was the code again? 3548. So there we go. We can now go through this door. And get a bit more light on the subject. We pull that. That will definitely help. Doesn't show us very much, but it does give us a bit more light. Which is good.
This building once functioned as part of the
Microwave power transmission.
It's been our home for many years now. I still can't believe you'll be leaving here for good soon. The desertification of this whole region won't take long.
Desertification. They're turning it into desert. I don't think... Is desertification really the word you want to use? I don't know. You can lift that for no reason, really. There's nothing we can do with it. And we need to get over there. And to do that, obviously, our path is kind of slightly forced. I just want to make sure I'm not missing anything to scan. We can scan this. Objective MPT network. Determined to seek the truth about the 2054 blackout and restore the MPT connection, Maria Gonzalez has raised the Fortuna team from the ashes of the WSA. Since 2055, Maria's team has been secretly working on their mission. Globe. I can zoom in with things. And there's something we can inspect just there. Huygens Research Facility. In memoriam of the Huygens malfunction of 2048. Can't take it. And that says, during the malfunction we had comms with Earth. The blackout's different. Interestingly. Or maybe not. Oh, something else to scan here. Well, apparently I can't do it. Why can't I scan this? Why can I not scan that? Dear Sarah, we met 2 years ago on the Pearson Space Station. I was relieved from service after the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. Remember how we talked about my broken ASE? I'm looking for a way to extract its holographic data and hoping you'd help. Yeah, remember, holographic data runs through a unique hardware component. I specialise more in software, so you should reach out to my colleague Rolf Robertson here at Pearson. He's an excellent mechanic. There we go, I can scan it now. I don't know why I couldn't before, but I can now. This is Maria's broken ASE unit. One of the few survivors of the 2048 Huygens cryosleep malfunction, Maria brought her damaged ASE unit back to Earth with her. She's been trying to repair it in hopes of restoring holographic recordings. That's what that conversation was all about. Continuing on, we get to this place. Now, what I need to do here is move this out the way of that door. However, I also found out that we need it later. So I need to put it there. We'll use this elevator later on, and I'm just going to put it there so that it's easier to move into position when we do. Flashlight on again. We need to go up those stairs. And there's not really much else around that we can do here anyway. So, up the stairs we go. And into some sort of cafeteria, canteen, staff room? I don't know. No interesting space food or anything lying around. Control center, door doesn't open. Fortuna 1 is a go! Thank you everyone. We're looking for tuna.
Isolate 3 plausible courses for the MPT
What's this?
blackout. 1, the transmitter at Pearson Space Station. Claire, there you are.
Oh,
Come on, we're celebrating in the other room. Everyone is looking for you.
I need to go over this one last time, Maria.
We've been over it before, multiple times. We're good. Come. It's time to join the party.
and listen to
It
this
won't take
recording
long. I'll be right there.
while we're walking
Drew
around.
Johansson. Once he set his mind to something, I could never convince him either.
This one, Claire's rocket model.
Stubborn as your father.
Probably
She designed the
only
Taurus
thing
5
in
rocket
common.
for the Fortuna mission.
I just don't
She was
understand
eager to
why
join
he
the
didn't
mission.
Install the MPT connection. He invented the damn thing.
Launch
And now it's
sequence.
us. No one else is even trying. If we fail,
Remember
And this
what
is
I
from the
told you?
Supreme Court of the United
If it's
Kingdom.
done, then we're going to
Judge Richard Edge.
That's all we have to focus on.
You gotta watch about
Go
using
over your
Edge in
notes.
video games, don't you?
Join us when you're ready.
Case subject, custody file number, can't read it because of the custody denied there. Dear Miss Johansson, the court rules that the father, Isaac Johansson, as the next of kin, has been granted full custody over Kathy Christina Johansson after the mother Elizabeth Johansson's untimely death. As her current guardian, you're ordained to ensure that Kathy is brought for safe passage to the moon to be reunited with her father. Does that seem likely that the court would send someone to the moon? To me, that seems unlikely. Plenty of things there showing us exactly how to launch the rocket, which is good, but it's actually fairly easy, because it pretty much talks you through it anyway. Nothing in these lockers at all. And this
Good. You're in the control center.
is the control
Get the
center.
rocket ready to launch as fast as possible.
So this, we have to initiate a power reboot. Like so.
Calculating new storm ETA. Claire, we have a problem. The storm is approaching faster than expected. Way faster.
Storm's
Time
approaching
running
very
out.
fast.
Keep going, Fortuna. We've been working too long to give up now.
Yeah, don't worry, I'll keep working. I'm not going to give up. So the objective is to, we've got to close the hydrogen fuel valves out there before we can actually open the gate to launch the rocket. In order to do that, I just want to check and make sure there was nothing else lying around, but I don't think there was, if I remember rightly. In order to do that, we need to go outside and activate these quick as we can. Got a pretty high jump just on regular Earth gravity. So yeah, turn the valves on both of these, and then we'll be ready to launch. I have to turn my camera, which is quite slow, to get down here. Right, so the difficulty is that when you try to climb this ladder, it breaks and falls apart. But because we know about that ladder that we dropped just down there, just toggle the switch, bring the elevator up, and then bring the steps up. so that we can get there. There's the steps. And we're out. I think I just trapped my toes. I'm going to come out of that and go back over. There we go. Little bits now and then are just a little bit... What's going on? Are a little bit frustrating. And now the game seems to think that I can't move. What? Okay, there's plenty of space for it to come on. There we go. Right, so that lets us get up to the other valve that we need to turn. Easily enough. Now we just need to get it off the platform. Again, not too difficult. And slot it in here so that we can get to the valve. That will then allow me to prepare the ship for launch. There we go, and then just jump down here and get back up.
Hydrogen valves are closed. Head back inside the control center to prime the
Time to
rocket
prime.
launch.
Time to prime the rocket. With this little button over here, and then get ready to run. So we have to be very quick getting to the rocket. As the sandstorm is on its way. Not Darude sandstorm. Maybe we should have that. You could have that playing while you're running, you know.
The rocket is primed. You have to launch now, before the dust storm.
I'm not going to do that because I'm not. So we just run, quick as we can, all the way to the rocket. We start getting a bit tired out with running. I don't know if there's anything over there of interest. I'm not going to look because we need to get going right now. But there we go. We're not quite done because we need to actually get into the rocket. But the timer shouldn't run out because the entrance to the rocket is pretty much right here. And up we go. And this is where we have to start the launch sequence. As you can see, we're in the cockpit.
Rocket navigation systems online. We're nearly there. It's just like your training. You can do this.
I can do this. It lights up the sequences that we have to do, but basically those three switches first.
Ground launch sequencer start.
Which is done. Now we have to pull this and stop it in the blue section.
Orbital axis arm retracting. Perfect. Just like with
Like so. And then A1, A3, B3, B4. So A1, A3, B3, B4.
Booting up.
Then this one, again we have to stop it in the blue.
Gaseous oxygen vent arm retracting.
No, that was too early.
Try to go easy on the equipment.
There we go.
Vent arm safely in place.
That's in place. The next thing is these three, and we have to twist them so that they stay open at the same time.
Sound suppression system engaged.
Like so. And then click these buttons to get them in action. And press that one.
Hydrogen burner system activated. Rocket
Burner
booster
system activated.
ignition.
Boosters
Turning
ready.
countdown.
And we now pull the throttle
Rocket boosters ignition start. Engine
for the first part of launch.
4, 3, 2,
Full burn.
1. We have
Up we go. There are other steps that we need to take, but not until after we've reached space. It's a wobbly camera. You might get a bit of motion sickness. Departure from Earth. I'm not going to look at that actually, because I might get some motion sickness. Not likely. We're off. Into the cosmos, or at least into space.
The rocket has entered the thermosphere. You're on your way, Fortuna 1.
I'm on my way. From misery to happiness. No, we're not singing the Proclaimers today. So there we go. The next step will be stage separation and second stage ignition, which we can do as soon as that's lit up again. We've got a little while before we have to. There's the Earth. Hey look, it's a globe.
Breathtaking when the first astronauts made their way to the moon just 100 years ago. They knew an Earth full of life. All we know today
An
is
Earth
dark.
full of life. So the Earth's obviously become overrun with
Back online,
dust. The only thing I find a bit odd is, right,
after the lunar colony fell.
the game looks really
We
nice,
should recover, rebuild, and most of all,
and all of this stuff looks great. Then you look out the window and the Earth looks like it's completely different resolution.
transmitter at the Pearson space station. From there, the power signal was relayed to Earth.
It's much worse when you've got like a cutscene, but otherwise looks really nice. Oh, oxygen container, floating.
These winds are getting bad. Understood. Fortuna 1, this storm is going to jam radio contact. You'll be on your own for
It starts to look a little better from further out, but still, it's a bit grainy looking. Maybe that's all the sandstorms. Deliver us the moon. They've delivered the line. They said the thing. Okay, so pull that, which will begin the second stage separation. Like so, and then just pull this, and we're done. We're ready to separate. Yeah, see, it's really weird, because everything else looks really nice. But the Earth's surface looks really bad. Still, never mind. We're off to the moon. How long is it going to take? Deliver us the moon. Well, I can't deliver it. I mean, if I brought the moon to the Earth, it would cause some problems, right? It'd be like being hit by a gigantic asteroid. Imagine what kind of extinction event that would cause. But anyway, we're heading to the moon. I don't know what to expect once we're there, because at this stage, I'm as in the dark as you are. Some sort of space elevator? Or is this the wireless power transmitter that they've created? Or is it Deep Space Nine? No, it's a space station, it's not Deep Space Nine. I guess that's an elevator to the moon's surface then. So I don't know what to expect now, but we have to dock to the station. How do I do that? I don't know, because that's not something it said. And that sign's gone. Interact. So I guess I've got to... I guess I've got to line that square up with the docking ring. Or do I need to line something else up with it? Ah, that's perfect. Move down. Up. Up, 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 up. Let's not crash. Let's not crash. Did I just crash? Out of safety bounds. Does that mean I'm dead? I get to do it again. Okay, well that was annoying. Okay. So let's go forward. And let's go down a little bit. I'm going too far down. I need to level off. Down, 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 down. Pull back, pull back. Up, 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 up. Down, down. As long as I'm within this green ring, I would assume I'm okay. There we go, it turned blue, which means we docked. So yeah, there are points where we can do things wrong, but we didn't do it wrong this time. And now we can exit the ship.
Ground control to Fortuna 1. You must have reached Pearson Space Station by
I have reached Pearson Space Station.
severely damaged our instruments, so we can't reach your location or receive any messages.
They can't receive messages.
Has fluctuations in the MPT network. If you can hear this, when you reach the control center,
So we need to find out what's wrong with the MPT connection.
connection so you can bring it back online.
Right, okay. So yeah, we can roll to the sides if we need to. We don't need to worry too much about that right now. Although I don't know which direction we're supposed to go in. Enter Pearson Space Station. Is the space station that way, or... Well, there's nothing down that way, so we can forget about that. Reminds me of another game we played before. Oh, scan that. That is an MPT transmitter. One of Isaac Johnson's greatest achievements. Directs energy signals. Or it did. Doesn't appear to be doing it now. I guess we're going this way? That would make sense. Into the airlock, right? There we go. And we'll just close it off. Oxygen depleting? Well, how do I get my oxygen back? Looks like the life support's not working. Check the connection. Bring life support back online. Well, which way for life support? Guess we go to the central hub before our oxygen runs out. Except I don't appear to be able to open that door. Okay, so we have to do something else before we can do that then. But what? Which way do we go to bring life support back up? What's this? So I've just grabbed a canister of some kind, I guess. Oh, is that for life support? Did I connect this to that? Well, whatever that was, it opened a door, but... I guess the oxygen is going to be useful because it'll refill my... thing, right? Let's reboot that. Not enough power to reboot life support. So where am I going to find the power? Some sort of batteries to go on these, I guess. Storage. There's one, immediately. I need that. Need to turn around now. It's very slow to do that. Because of course we're floating in space. And no one can hear us scream if we need to. Is that going to be enough to get the life support back on? Or do I need to find another one? Not enough power, okay. I do need to regain some oxygen because it's starting to get a bit low, but we should have plenty here by the look of things. Doesn't appear to be anything else here to get though. Can't get through that door, although it looks like obviously at some point that's been... Wait, what? I didn't refill much oxygen by doing that. One more, and that should help us out quite a bit. Right, so one more of these batteries is required. Oh, can I... Ah, hang on. I have an idea. So if I take this one... and pop it into that... I need to watch because we do float around quite a bit. If I pop this into there, that should keep that door open so that I can go and get the other one. That's here. And should let me complete this. Wasn't immediately obvious, but when I think about it, now it is. And that's one. I need to move in such a way that I can get there as quickly as possible without too much excess movement. Because the trouble is, if we move obviously too much, we end up with a lot of other problems. But hopefully this should get the life support up and running, and then we won't have any problems anymore. System reboot required. Activating life support, restoring. Online. So now our air supply isn't a problem. Station power is very low. Okay. So now we need to head to a different wing. Where am I now? I'm there. The Libra wing requires me to go down. I don't know if I can get there through anywhere in this section. We might need to go outside of this section to get there. Oh no, that's closed. I can't take that power thing out because, well, then we won't have any power. I also don't seem to see a way to go anywhere else. Doesn't hurt to have it, I suppose, although it might produce too much air. But at least the life support's working now, so we don't have too many issues with that. But now, how do I get... Oh wait, there's a hole in the floor. So I would assume that the hole in the floor is going to take us where we need to go. Yes, this is the central hub. Let's turn a little bit. So mostly space floating required. There's an audio thing here. Let's have a listen to that.
Copy control.
We can listen to that without it being open. Okay, so that's closed.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Warning, rotating parts. Yeah, you're not kidding. So, not really anywhere we can go there.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am.
But we should be able to go up here. Turn a little bit, please. We're going up
Find out how they've been holding up down there. Alex,
into a
commence
new
descent
area.
protocol.
Space elevator's not working. Nope, space elevator's not working. So where's this wing we're looking for? Do we need to get through this door, maybe? That's the Pixis wing, hang on. Pixis wing's there, so the Libra wing is the next one round from it. Is that one? That's nothing accessible. That's the Orion wing. So it's not there, it's... Oh wait, can I... Nope, that's a window. Okay, so how do we get out there then? That must be it there, right? No, that's the Ares wing. Oh, Pixis is 6, not... I'm confused now. It's not that one. That's Orion. Is that it? Must be, right? It's Libra we're trying to get to, isn't it? is. We've scanned it. That's the Pearson Space Elevator, improving logistics options to get people to and from the moon, I guess. Right, but how do I get out of here? It's all well and good saying, hey, just go this way, but... Oh, wait. What did it say? It says Libra Wing, which is number 3. I was looking at completely the wrong thing. Oh, there it is. Make sure Libra Wing power. Sort out station power if we can. Is that going to cycle the life support? I hope not. This is where we need to go. Libra is down, it would appear. Okay, what's this? That's great, where am I going? Am I going this way? I guess so, right? Libra, whatever. I guess we can go through here. Okay, there's a key required, or a code required to get through there. Here's some quarters that are open.
There you go, buddy.
Let's have a listen to that.
We'll touch up your paint job later, don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah.
Let's
just
listen
fetch
to what
them
they've got
out
to
before
say.
we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can
That
get.
is
Besides, you wouldn't have made it to the
something.
airlock
Danger,
if it
electrical
hadn't
shock
been
risk. Do tamper with hardware or drivers. ASC behavior
for him.
update
This MPT blackout
2.0.
can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down
Blackout
there.
can't be a glitch.
Last time there was an outage.
MPT's offline. What's going on? Backup power's finally running up here.
Did you hear
We're repairing the
message from
Pearson
Earth?
elevator to take us down to Copernicus Moon
They
Hub.
can't even send ships to
provide
Pluto without the
assistance.
MPT. It's crazy, right?
Okay.
We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
So they were going down to the surface. And I guess they haven't come back since then. What's that book? Treasure under the Sea of Gold. That's great, but how do I get to anything? I feel very small all of a sudden. Oh well, I can get straight into his quarters, although I didn't have any kind of key or anything. Moonman, first contact. Is this like a comic? A graphic novel? The astronaut docks into a rundown space station on his way to the moon. In it he discovers the clues of an old friend, convinced they'll still be alive on the moon. He doubles his efforts to reactivate the space elevator in a race against time. Sounds accurate. Am I inside that story? Our beautiful blue pearl. The Earth. Only it's not in very good condition, old Earth. Scan this thing. This is the cryosleep machinery. After the cryosleep generator in the Huygens research facility malfunctioned in 2048, Maria's search for answers led her to investigate what remained of the machine. Unable to determine the exact cause of the malfunction, she sent this fragment to the space station. We have got some gear, I guess, but not anything. Right, maybe the code's here. I'm one of the few survivors of the Huygens cryosleep malfunction. I've recently come across a fragment recovered from the cryogenerator. I was hoping you could inspect it. Also, is there any way I can get my ASE to project holographic data from that day? This was the email we looked at before. Was it? If the Lunar Council clears access again, best thing to do is to bring your ASE. Okay, oh, there's a code. They have changed the code again. New code is 2539. That should be the code we need to get through this door, right? To access the control center. There we go. And that opens this door. Now, presumably this is... Am I looking at the MPT network? Yes. So network's offline, let's diagnose it. It's now online. Okay. Connection not established. Contact the Moon Hub. No connection with Moon Hub. Space elevator to Moon Hub offline. Additional energy required. Rotate station for additional power. Station rotation engine offline. Station power is very low. So what am I supposed to do now? Find a way to power the station. Reach Ares wing through Orion wing. Which is there. Let's have a look at this place before we move on. Yeah, it's slow motion. But we are in space, so, you know, it's not that surprising. In the past few months, my team and I have encountered problems with construction material shipments. We were supposed to be finished with the Orion wing by now, but we've missed our milestone due to shipments being cancelled. When can we expect the shipments? The Lunar Council has decided to shift resource priorities around because of new construction on the Moon. New construction. It's the Huygens facility finally being repaired. It's about time that place opened up again. Suffice to say that while the construction project is classified, it does not concern Huygens. So it's not that one that they're doing. But it could be. They're just keeping it very secret. Okay, well. Anything else to see around here? Connecting Moon with Man. Don't connect it too closely, because... So there's the space elevator going down to the surface of the Moon. And there's a schematic of the Orion wing that they were building, but that they didn't get to finish. Is this usable? No. Nothing of interest there. What's that? That, it looks like, is a power core type thing. Somewhere we can plug one of those power things into. Generators, I guess. Slow down. Not too fast now. So we have to go through the Orion wing, which is under construction, which I'm assuming means there's probably no life support. And some more spacesuits there. But I don't need a spacesuit because I'm wearing one. Are those damaged? No, they've just got a weird blue thing on them. Okay. So we're going through here. Although I don't know if this is a good idea. So, robot arm. Plasma cutter primed and ready to cut locks. Okay. It's 1. And 2. Locks cleared, airlock doors operational. And the button is there to activate them. Although I would assume, yeah, we're going outside. Because of course we are. Get some air back in. That's okay. Go down. I need to cut these, don't I? Can I get this arm? Can I take the cutter? Yes, I can. Collect. Okay, so now we need to cut the, I guess the locks or whatever that are on this system, which is great. But don't cut everything. Jeez, we're in space. We're not in someone's house. There's quite a few of these, so let's get started. We just have to cut kind of half of it off by the look of things. Feels like something out of GoldenEye. There's little laser things. That should be enough to get through, surely. Should we cut out the other bit? Nah, that should be alright. No point wasting more time than we have to. I could do with getting the oxygen that's in this. It's an O2 box, that's what it says. Okay, right, so now we need to head across here. I guess we have to go through that. Can I just cut one of these off, or do I need to cut more than one? I think I might have to cut them all off. Or not, that looks like it'll be usable. Just shoot through the gap. No point wasting time. Looks like there's another oxygen thing here, which we could definitely do with using.
Ground control to Pacino 1. We're still not reading
Oh.
anything from the MPT. Is everything
Yeah, you need to have some patience. Is everything under control up there? Yes. Absolutely. Just need a lot of work to be done to get there. There we go. 1 minute and 47 of air. Hopefully we can get through this airlock without too many problems. And the other one. There we go. So now we should be able to refill the airlock and be okay. Right, I mean that should give me life support again. Yes. Another audio log.
Copy that.
We'll get it started.
Do you think we'll finish construction anytime soon?
And this is them asking about construction. I like that they haven't added artificial gravity. Well, maybe they have, I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's just not working just yet.
I'm getting strange readings here from the lunar surface. Are you seeing anything?
This doesn't look like it's working.
What the hell?
What's this? Order request form. Life support extension panel, oxygen ventilation pipes. All the orders were denied.
Can you find your way back to the airlock?
Nothing on the back.
I'm sending Alex to
Everything was
block the airlock doors.
denied.
Do you see him?
I see his flashlight.
This isn't working.
Back to the airlock. What's going on?
What am I supposed to do here?
The surface to start.
Rolf, not now. What's your ETA?
10 seconds.
Make it faster. Once the airlock seals, you'll be locked
There
out.
we go.
Alex is blocking the door for you, but he can't.
Looks
hold
like we
it
gotta
much
go this
longer.
way and move around a bit. Be nice if instead of rolling we had an option there to kind of strafe a bit. I mean, you can flow quite nicely through everything, mind you. This way. What are those, erasers? Food packages? I don't know. Obviously we will knock everything around as we're floating. These things were not stowed properly. That is an Orion wing plate. Though operational, the station was never completed. We know that. There's the elevator again. Some weird perspective at times. Which I suppose there would be. Oh, something doesn't look very nice there. Okay, so what's this? Something's broken. And well, we aren't getting through there, are we? Unless we can turn that off. So I guess we got to cut through this. I don't know if that's gonna cause problems with air. Apparently not, okay. So we have to go through this way because we can't go through the other way because we'd get electrocuted if we did that. As it stands, we'll get electrocuted if we mess up here. Let's stay up high for now. Oh, okay, this is going to be difficult. Imagine doing that. Okay, okay. Down just a touch. That should be okay. Was there any reason to be in here? Thought there was, but now I'm not so sure. Oh wait. Am I supposed to cut that? Does that that should turn off the power. Yeah, and now we should be able to go back through that other compartment, I guess. Okay. So move on into maintenance. What are these green things floating? There's life support systems. A door we can't open. Some fans. What is that floating in the air? Is that air bubbles? Or is it something nasty? It doesn't seem to be doing us any harm, so... Objective is to provide power to the station rotation engine. And how do I do that? What's this? What is this? Right, so that's for power. Now the question is, which one is the station rotation? Which one is for rotation? Rotation engine 3. I need 4... Out of here I need 4 power supplies. And these are all powered, so... I can't turn it? Do I need to just take it and then try it? Oh, maybe just take it. I thought maybe it was gonna move into my way when I did that. So these 4 are all apparently powered, by the look of things. And I would assume I've now got to move each of these. Yeah, because now it's letting me do it. Oh, and then I need to cut all this stuff so that I can actually get there. Apparently you can't just unplug them by hand. I guess because they're power related. You'd electrocute yourself or something. Or worse. I don't know what's worse because it would probably kill you. Let's try to think, do I go over the top or underneath? Yeah, over the top it looks like. Any chance you could let me have that? Now I need to... Life support's at 40%. That's a problem, because obviously the energy that we've got is an issue. We're pretty low on energy in general. Right, come on, turn. And it's so slow to turn, that is one thing I don't like. I mean, it turns so slowly. More of these. But maybe I don't need... Whoa! Oh, this isn't going to be good. This is not going to be good. My word. This is dangerous. Who built this? Who built something that could be as dangerous as this? Ow. Okay, okay. Okay. I get it. Don't get too close. Okay, we're good. Turn slowly. We'll have that. And that should turn off all that power now, at least. I'm concerned about the life support dropping in power, though. Which is happening quite quickly. Hope I don't have more electrocution risks here, but I probably do. I'm bound to, aren't I? Some of them are on, some of them are not. And that can't electrocute you if it's not connected, right? If we start to run out of energy, of air, that's going to be a problem too. I think I've disconnected all of those that I can. Oh my. I think I need to go up and then down, to be honest. Well, that's dangerous. That's so dangerous. Don't even think that's the right way to go. Yeah, that's not the right way to go. Oh, but that might be. Wow, that's quite a tight space. Ow, ow, ow. I'm gonna die if I don't take this more carefully. I fried myself. That last one's quite hard. I'm hoping this doesn't like game over or something. We just go back to where we were, right? Game over, you're dead. No. Please tell me I don't have to do everything again. I have to do the whole thing again. That's annoying. Right, okay. It was annoying enough doing it once. Okay, well, quickly then. I wish I could do it more efficiently. That might be enough to get it going. Down. So once you get to all these ones that are electrocuting you, that want to kill me, then it starts to get difficult. See, as soon as we do this though, the energy supply for life support is dropping. And again. So there's this one first, which wasn't as difficult as the other one, but still not easy. Even with some of those. But we got through that one without too many issues. And obviously the power is now out on that, so it makes it a bit easier. The trouble is that when I put that last one in, it's going to destroy life support, isn't it? It's going to completely remove it. And this one is really annoying. But we should be alright. I mean, we should have enough oxygen to do it, but... Is that all the ones? I feel like I want to deactivate all of them just because it might help. Okay. So let's be a bit more careful with this. It seemed like the best way to do it was not to go right up to the roof. That doesn't work, but we were almost there when we did it this way. Go down! Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm going to have to do the whole thing again. Again! Oh. I wouldn't be so bothered if it wasn't for the fact that you have to do all of them. Like if it could remember your position after you did one of them. You know, that would be good. Doesn't do that though, does it? But also, if the life support has its own power supply, why does this reduce it? Well, let's not worry about that. Let's just get it done. I hope I don't keep dying on that segment. That's going to be annoying. Do I need these bottom ones to be disconnected? Just wondering that. Which ones I can get past without needing to disconnect them, and if that makes any difference to anything. Don't think it will, but we'll give it a try. And you know, it might. It might make a difference. Can't reach that from there. No, it won't make a difference. I need to be able to get up there. That might be enough though. I'm just thinking we don't need to disconnect everything. Just need to disconnect enough to get there, right? I don't know if that makes any difference to anything. No, it doesn't. We still can't deal with life support issues. But we're out. I mean, we can deal with them, but obviously it's going to take a little while. Right, so I'm hoping we can actually do this time. That will be helpful. So I'm wondering if what we disconnected there... No, it doesn't make a single bit of difference to this. Stay back! That's part of the problem. Is that if you rush, obviously you'll start to have some health problems. Ah, damn! Get down, 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 down. There we go. Okay. We'll be okay with this one once we've pulled the thing out.
Life support energy supply at 20%.
I can already tell that this means that the life support is going to turn off as soon as we disconnect the last one. Right? I mean, that's what's going to happen. Alright, okay. The problem, I think, is that these are so close together, which means that one little hit will almost guarantee that you run into something else. Okay, right, okay. Can't do it by going over the top. Tried that, didn't work. Oh, please. What does it look like below me? Can I reach that without... Just float, just float, just float, just float. We've done it.
Life support energy supply critical.
So the energy supply for life support is now critical though, which obviously creates a different problem. Which is that very soon we're going to need to make use of oxygen again. Right, the rotation engine's on.
Power fully redirected from life support to access control center to activate engine.
So do I have to go back? Oh no, we can go through here. Does that get us back to the control center, maybe?
Life support shutting down. Oxygen reserves low.
So life support is shutting down. We need to get some way to get that back up and running, I assume. Control room is there. Can we get into it? Where was it again? It was in the Libra wing. That was a shortcut at least. Well, the life support hasn't completely shut down yet, so that's good, I suppose. Doesn't seem to be any faster way for us to get anywhere. Well, maybe there is. There is actually a way to do that, isn't there? Where did we go again? Through that door, wasn't it? We're about to run out of oxygen. I don't know if this will fix that actually, will it? Activate the rotation engine. That'll give us more power. Oh, that'll fix the power issue, which might fix the life support issue. There we go. We're rotating the outer ring. Whoa! I just got blown up. Or blown into space. somehow don't think that was the best way to do things. Now I'm in space and there's nothing I can do about it. I missed the... Really? I'm falling towards the moon. I can't actually control this. Now I can. Okay, where are we going? This will be helpful. Need to move towards that one if I can. Don't have a lot of time. I can see where the next one is as well, so at least there's that. Move down to that one now. Doesn't give me a lot of air. Hopefully it gives me enough to survive. Hopefully. Please hopefully get there in time. Then there's one over there. So basically we're just looking for the oxygen containers. Going very fast. There's one inside that, okay. Right, we're good. As long as we can get to all these oxygen things, we're good. It doesn't give me a lot. Oh, there's a few there, look. That'll definitely help if I can get to it. No! There's one at least. Get it, get it, get it. Gives me quite a bit more oxygen to play with for the moment. I guess we're heading towards that open slot there. That was annoying, wasn't it? I was like, oh look, lots of air. Nope. Track it, no. Stop that now. Can't go any faster either. This is the speed. And we're actually going pretty quick. Needs to be said, we are actually going pretty quick. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? Am I supposed to be in here? Or is this... Am I just got myself trapped? I feel like that wasn't worth doing. But maybe I'm just going to the wrong place. Oh no, there we are. I should have just stayed the course. I've got 14 seconds to sort myself out. I'm not going to make this. There is an air canister right there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Damn, we were so close. So close. I'm wondering whether I should have just ignored that last canister. I wonder if we could have got those ones that kind of scattered. Like maybe grabbed one as we were moving. Let's just try and move as fast as we can without slowing down too much. And maybe we can get there a bit better. Come on, faster. Just keep rocking. Oh, watch out for all these bits flying around. Otherwise they'll take us out really quick. I was about to miss that. I honestly thought I was going to miss. Where is the next one? Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold your horses there. I'm just thinking whether that last one that we got was worth getting. I'll move to the side and then hopefully I might be able to grab one of these as it comes. Nope, we can't. Okay. Just keep moving. This will give us some air though. Go, 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 go. Right, we're good. 45 seconds. Let's see how much air we have left by the time we get over to that. It is just inside the entrance of it, I wonder. Is it one where you kind of look at it and you go, oh, I'll take that, and then you realise that you shouldn't have? You don't get enough time. You wouldn't get enough time. Just don't go inside the capsule because that will slow you down so much. 37 seconds. Do we have enough time? There's nothing... I thought there'd be some kind of boost we could use to kind of move us a bit quicker. I think we're a bit quicker this time. Also, is it just me or is that closer than it was last time? It's moved, at least. Right, we're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. Well, it depends how much time it gives me to use it, doesn't it? Come on. Oh no! Hull breach. Hull breach. How do we get this shot? Can we go through here? We're dead. We're dead. Right? I'm dead. Or am I? I'm hearing different noises. Which makes me think maybe I'm okay. Nope, I'm not. So we're supposed to assemble at the orbital elevator was what it said. Didn't even see how you get there. And initially that kind of backlash blasted us backwards. That's a problem. Of epic proportions. Maybe not of epic proportions, but certainly of some kind of proportions. Down. Right, I'm not going to bother with going towards those other ones now then. I think what I'll do is I'll just head for the one behind them. Which is there. Just ignore that they're there. Okay, I need to be able to pop this quicker. Get up. Go. Right. There's no quicker way to do this, is there? We need to just kind of go as fast as we can, which is not very fast, has to be said. Not very fast at all. It's about as direct a route as I can take to this canister. The trouble is that you're going to slow down because you have to, so that you can get to there, but you don't get enough time off the next oxygen canister to be much use. Right, we need to get to the space elevator is what it said. How do we do that? I don't know. Is that going to have air? It only gives you an extra 25 seconds there, you know? I wish there was more air around, but there isn't. Oh, I see what we're supposed to do. No! Oh. I didn't want to have to do that sequence all over again. Thankfully I didn't. We're going down in the space elevator. Yeah, death seemed absolutely certain. I thought I was going to miss that. Like, I think I did it just. So now we've got to go down to the moon base, where these people supposedly are, or should be, and see if we can find out what's going on. But also we're supposed to activate this MPT thing, the microwave power transmitters. Here we go. Down, down, down in the space elevator. Down to the moon platform. We're okay. For now. MPT control. That's where we need to be. Okay, we're good. If you could just let me get up now, that'd be great. Do we have air? So we need to retrieve an ASE unit to gain access to the MPT control tower. An ASE unit. Hey, we can walk normally. They've got gravity here. But how? Is that a way out? Nope. Honestly, where's the door to get out of here? Oh, this'll be it. Is it? There's some sort of rock there with an inscription on it. Surely here, then. No? Seriously, what's the way out of here? Is there a way out of here? Station power low. Open doors, please. So the station's power is low as well. Copernicus Moon Hub. 5 years after the blackout. There's a lot of scattered papers, but no one here to welcome me at the moment. Looks like we're not going that way. There's an audio log round there when we get to it. Stairs, but I can see that that's turned off. ASE required. Okay, so that's where we need the ASE. There's a map. Can't get past there, obviously. Let's go this way because I'm guessing we need to go to where that audio log is. Can we inspect this at all? What are we inspecting there then? Oh, a book. ASE, the software behind your faithful companion. Found this book and thought you might like it. Please accept it as a thank you for all the emotions you programmed into my ASE. They program emotions into it? Okay.
Hello?
Here we go.
Hello?
Listen to this.
It seems empty.
People arriving at the hub.
Where's everyone?
I have no idea.
Finding no one around.
I've never seen the base like this.
Isaac Johnson.
Any heat signatures?
Sorry, Johansson.
No, nothing. This can't be right. I'll
There's
go
nobody
downstairs,
here.
See what I can find.
Sarah,
Priscilla Flowers, 5 lessons to make you a perfect parent.
and thank you. Both of you.
That's all it is.
Saved me when the blackout hit. I know I,
He was rescued when a blackout hit.
By now?
What else did I just say? Did it say I could inspect there?
Copy that, Pearson.
It said
Don't
inspect
mention it.
again, but nothing
Can
I
you
could
check out
see.
the control
Oh, maybe it's
center and see
that.
what's wrong with the MPT?
Picture
Keep your
Mr.
calm.
Rosa
I'll update you when I
Teddy
find something.
something. That's the little girl. That's the little girl's fort of some kind, isn't it? Her bed. But she's put some bunting round it. Isaac was devastated when he learned of his wife's death. Unwilling to keep his daughters exposed to Earth's worsening conditions, he summoned them to join him on the moon. Claire refused. And then Kathy had to come up, and Claire came with her. What's that over there? That's an ASE, is it? I think that's one of the ASE things. This is William MacArthur's quarters. It almost looks like a regular place. World Secret Service. This is to certify that Chief Operations Director W. MacArthur was honourably discharged from the World Secret Service. Very good. We've got some mission. Brief update, the evacuees from Tomball are settled in. MacArthur, the bedlam at Tomball can never happen again. I'll have no part in that. Good, then we begin soon. Time for them to make a decision. Okay. Don't know what that relates to. Maybe we'll find that out at some point soon. Another bedroom. Rosa Laverde. Or Laverde. There's nothing we can really... WSA recruits top scientists to Lunar Council. In preparation for its impending mission, the WSA has filled the ranks of the Lunar Council established to coordinate WSA efforts on the Moon. 2 seats remain unfulfilled until top scientists Dr. Rosa Laverde and Dr. Isaac Johansson were awarded the position. Laverde and Johansson were chosen personally by William MacArthur, who has a lifelong history in overseeing complex international security missions. Right. Does he? Fusion energy equations. Got an objective MPT 100% Earth coverage. I'm not sure how that helps. Beaming microwaves down to an Earth that's been basically fried. Copernicus Moon Hub. We can't do anything with that control panel right now. We've got some kind of address system. Speech Crossroads, Tombaugh Earth. Best and brightest, the new age, outward. Don't need to click the read button to be able to read that because it's pretty clear. Water? No, we can't have water just now because, you know. But we can knock a cup to the floor. Power's very low. And me walking around, that's William MacArthur's office. Security office, so it's very unlikely we'll be able to just wander in. What was that? Something opened. Don't know what it was though. I wasn't near a door. But something opened when I walked there. Maybe this door is... Oh! Is this where the ASE is? It's just a chair. I thought it was some kind of... I don't know. Okay, so these are the ASEs.
William, what the hell was that speech about?
Our next chapter, Rose.
Let's listen.
It's time. The ships will be ready soon.
You can't be serious. I don't know how you plan to fix this mess, but you'd better do it now.
That won't be necessary. Come with me.
You are serious. Well, have you
Where are they
lost
gonna
your
go?
mind? We can't leave the colony behind like this, not during this blackout. Not with the MPT signal still offline. People on
Yeah.
Earth depend on us.
Don't concern yourself with them. Days are over. We have to
Their days
start
are
the
over.
long journey ahead. That was the agreement.
The ships were supposed to be our last resort. We didn't give up
Okay.
the first time, and we're not giving up now.
So wait, if they
The network
used
is
some kind of
back
ships
online
to get
and
away?
provide Earth with power again. We are close, William.
No, we're not. We're not close at all. If you still think you can
An argument
power
over
the
whether they
entirety
could
of
provide
Earth
the
with
power or
MPT,
not.
You're more delusional than I thought. We have one last hope, and it's outward. Now get ready.
So
because we're
they've...
going.
I'm not leaving, Will. Not like this.
He's in
I'm
charge,
not
isn't he? So...
asking. Get her on the ship.
What?
And then they took security to get her on. So they've taken some kind of ship and escaped. That's why there's nobody here. Instead of helping people on Earth, they've just... Conspirators Descent, a phenomenal speech. MacArthur comes to collect his colleague. I guess I need this in order to get into the area that we saw that was closed. Hardware malfunction, maintenance required. Wait a minute, what's... Can we go in here? No, okay. This is the council chambers, I guess? Well, council's rooms. There's maintenance. Where am I going? Okay, I actually have to... Am I going this way? I guess so. Right. So there's the maintenance console. Let's just see if there's anything worth looking at over here before we do that. Not really. A note on the table, but it doesn't appear to be much. People's names by the look of things. A green space. That's just a vending machine. I guess this is where I'm supposed to go. Place ASE in repair dock.
Initiating AZ maintenance protocol. Running AZ hardware diagnostic. AZ connection to Lunar
What's that?
Facility network. Failed. AZ network
One of the
access
components required to fix the access port.
component replacement is advised.
Alright, okay, so... So I need to remove the cover lid, place network parts on the table, replace the component, but I don't have the component right now, so I guess I need to look around and find other components that I can use. ASE, keeping memories safe. Return to the location of recording, activate the unit, watch your memory come to life. That's essentially how it works. Can't get through that door just yet. Still a problem with power, obviously. Right, there's another part. That's one of the 2 parts that we needed. There should be a third one somewhere. I assume it's here. I mean, it would be a bit of a pain if it wasn't. Oh. Why is that suit tucked away while the others aren't? Maybe there's someone in it. I made one of the classic blunders. That looks like something we can scan. What is it? It's a growth chart for the child. Well, the granddaughter. Daughter. Need the ASE to get through there, but obviously I can't get it until I've repaired it. Someone did a number on that screen. What was this? MPT emitter and receiver. That just shows us the blueprint of the MPT thing, I guess. Oh, what's this? Is this going to have anything useful in it, do you think? Nope. Or at least not right now. Maybe we can go in there at some point. That'd be a bit weird, but you know, potentially might be what we need to do. Did I already look at this? Yes, I did. Well, let's have a look in here. Maybe we'll find something useful. Aha! That looks like the last part we needed. Excellent. Right, back up here we go. So I think maybe not that bit then. Is it this bit that goes in first? Ah, look. Ah, no. First part. I would guess it's that part next, though, right? Maybe it's this part next, then. Oh, yeah, okay. Nope. Is there a thing that told me how to do it? I thought there was. That one, then the other one. Okay. So it is this one. There we go, that's how you do it. And then place it in there. Put the lid in. And we got it. Just did a bit of diagnostic. Thruster's defective. So I'm going to have to carry it. So now I need to find a thruster. What's this? I think the ASE has to do that, doesn't it? So does he have some kind of thruster assembly in here? That is the moon. You're still my center of gravity, it says. Young Claire Johansson claims WSA competition trophy. First prize in the Our Future competition. What she? Everyone's on the moon apart from Claire and her mum, because she's not alive. Right, let me see. That looks like, is that the whole thruster mechanism or just? Looks like that's the whole thruster. So I guess we can do that now. Wait, what's happening? Oh, okay. It's moving it back. Okay. So what do we do here? Okay, well that piece there looks like it probably goes... I thought it maybe went there, but... It's not that piece then. Looks like first part is actually that part. Okay. Second part was that part we were playing with initially. There we go. Then the one with 3 holes. The cog-shaped one with 3 holes or the regular, the cog-shaped one with 3 holes? There we go. And then the kind of staged one, must be this one. There we go. Not lastly, second to last, I guess it would be this one. There we go. And the last part slots on nicely. Right there. And that should fix the thruster, right? Successfully fixed his thrusters. Now he's rebooting. Initiate reboot. I think I probably have to do that from here. Yeah. Rebooting. And presumably it'll actually be helpful to me. Or not. Maybe we'll find the ASE's the reason everything's gone wrong. Oh, great. Now I need to restart the power generator. It's alive. It's moving. It's going to kill me because it doesn't know who I am. It's going to bite your finger off with its eye. No, it's just a piece of machinery. I wouldn't put my fingers in there. Now we need to find a way to get the power up and running, but we can't go in there. Where's it going? Is there a way it can get in there? He's got a light as well. Doesn't look like there's a way for him to get in there. How about over here? I don't think any of that actually works, does it? Use the ASE to reset the generator and leave maintenance. Okay, so I do need it. Yeah, I know. The generator's overloaded. I got you the first time. Okay. There must be a way in there with this. Right? Oh wait, I know where it is. It's that thing that I cut open before, isn't it? There we go. Knew it. I mean, I knew it when I did it this time, but... A little fan. Wait, is there more than one way we could have gone there? No. And that's the room we're trying to get into. That's the room we're trying to get into. Let's see. There we go. Probably have to use this. Did I get the power back on? No. Can I do anything to get the power back on? Well, probably this, I guess, eh? That should get the power back on. Everything up and running again. And get us through that door in a minute. Oh, we've got another holographic event. Do we have to do it? Is that what we need to do? Let's watch this one, see what it's all about.
This is Isaac.
A blackout.
I'm not sure if this message will ever reach you.
Messages seem to be having a problem with getting anywhere.
I'm trying anyway. We haven't spoken since the argument about Kathy. I want you to know that she's safe and well.
Is she?
This will be the last you'll ever get
Are you sure?
from anyone else up here. It's probably something you'll never understand. Hell, I barely do.
So everyone went, including the kids?
What happened here? Know that I did it for her. For your sister.
Did what?
To give her a chance.
What got her away from Earth? But where to?
But you'll do great. You'll do great things.
They made some kind of ship that can get them elsewhere?
Take care.
Like really far away?
And,
I don't think... So this MPT thing was never going to work.
That more often. Back when you still called me Dad. Goodbye, Claire.
Yeah, this MPT system was never supposed to work. Well, I mean, I don't know if it was never supposed to work, but it never worked. Right? I mean, that was the biggest issue. None of it worked. I mean, they probably didn't realise that until later on, but... But, you know, still. It would have been nice if they'd, oh, audio thing.
This just doesn't feel right. Alex, scan for data history.
Let them scan around.
There's a recording. Rolf, come in. I think I've got something. I found a recording from the 23rd.
That's what, 2 days ago? Are you sure?
Yeah. Can you see it from up there?
I think so.
I want to go and look at that over there.
Alex, project hologram from September 23rd, 2054.
Higgins. The victims.
This isn't just the Moon-Up crew. There's too many of them.
Look a couple of bases further off.
These are Tombo evacuees.
How do you know?
These names weren't here before. There's still dust on the stone.
On the monument, you mean?
Yeah.
So someone's added names to the
Tombo evacuation.
to the stone.
The date is the day of the blackout. Something big must have happened over at Tombo.
Something big happened at Tombo.
Sarah, Rolf, anything on the state of the MPT?
The entire network is down, and I've had no luck with bringing it back online so far.
Make it quick. If things don't work out with the network, head back up here, whether the MPT is online or not. You have 20 minutes left to make it in time for evac.
Copy that, Control. Rolf, I'll check out the living quarters and then head back to the elevator.
So this is the MPT power. There's no backup power at the moment. There's only one for maintenance. Right, what are these controls for? Maintenance, vehicle bay, crew quarters. Okay, none of those are for the MPT actually. Access denied, access denied, access denied. Diagnose, MPT. Unable to connect, obviously. Station power insufficient. Manually realign pillars 1 and 2 on the moon's surface. Access surface through the vehicle bay. Oh no, wait, I needed to press open vehicle bay. I already know the answer to that. Unable to power vehicle bay, insufficient power. Provide power to vehicle bay. Right, so we had a power supply there. How many things do we need to open the vehicle bay? 2 of them, apparently. I guess we don't need to go into maintenance anymore, though, right?
Maintenance offline.
Yeah, but I don't need that right now, so...
Offline.
So the vehicle bay is still offline, because I do need to find another one of these power supplies. Oh, do you know what? Maybe I have to use other areas first to try and find extra power supplies. So probably what I need is to put them in the crew quarters one first.
Crew quarters online.
And then we can get another one here. There's an MPT blasting lightning at me. That's worrying. But I just want an additional power supply. Ooh, if that sees me, it'll hit me. It will blast you, so that's nice. Hoping maybe I can shut it off. That wasn't what I was looking for, but okay. Never mind. Looks like we can't look at whatever that was. So I need to get access to this. I need to find the combination to get through there. And I'm aware, of course, that there's another... There's another MPT thing blasting electric blasts at me. But I think I need that in order to... Well, that was pointless. Let's take a look around, see if we can find anything useful. That doesn't open. This does. Nothing. It was worthless opening it because it doesn't give us anything. Nor does that. I think the ones that open have like a blue light next to them. Not like that light, but like that light. What's this? Someone, pioneer or dictator? So something tells me William, the guy in charge of them, became a little power hungry. I would imagine. That is Moonman the bridge. He descends to the moon and finds it deserted. It's a story about me. It's already pretty clear that something's not quite real about this situation, right? There must be a way through here somewhere. Now why were all these beds out in the middle of the floor? Oh, because of these Tombaugh people, to try and get them somewhere to stay. So they ended up putting mattresses on the floor and all sorts of stuff. And this is like a big dormitory. Received another formal request from Sarah Baker, the lead engineer. She keeps asking about the cancelled shipments for the Orion wing. I worry she might suspect something. How should we proceed? She emailed me to Cecil Communication. Outward cannot be compromised, which is what he called his mission to leave. Wasn't it? He called it outward. So there is a power supply. I can see it in that room where the other thing is. But how do we get it? And more importantly, how do I get into the door in the first place? I haven't seen a piece of paper lying around with a code on it so far. Anywhere. Bit of a... Is that like a ping pong table? Doesn't look like it, but oh wait, here we go. No, ping pong, that doesn't help me with anything. Unless it's got a code written on the back of it. It doesn't. We need a code to get in that door. Back in just 1 second. Well, a little longer than that, but you know, 1 moment. Okay, let's get on with it. I need to find a way through that door. Well, if these were all people that were like refugees, they wouldn't have given them access there, would they? I don't think. We already went in all these quarters. There must be a code somewhere that we can use. Can't see me there. Yeah, we need this door open. I don't know the combination. Security department. Which was for who? Actually. Hauser, Dietman, Vogelsang and De Beta. I guess we'll see if any of their names are on the doors that we open. Nope. Nope. Ferreira, Velasquez, Opus, Salem, none of those names are required. Van Diepen and Butter, Beamster and Weinker. Tolle, Begender, Wirthsbecker. Can't go through there. Hauser, Dietman, Vogelsang and De Beta. Aha. In emergencies, use Moonhub's construction year to enter the office. What was the construction year of Moonhub? Let me just see something. When was it? 2054? Mm, 2041. don't know. What year was it? Was it 2041? Definitely 2040 something. Let's try... Wrong. No. Okay, what is Moonhub? Moonhub, when was Moonhub opened? 2032! I knew it was 20 something, right? Okay, but we gotta watch for this thing shooting us. Because it will shoot us if it sees us. And it will see us if we're not careful. Well, I got out of the way. I wasn't visible. I need to wait for my health to recover a bit. Like, stop having weird lines on the screen. And then run! There we go, we shut it down. We've shut it down. Now we should be able to power the vehicle bay without having to worry about that thing. That was quite dangerous. That would have killed us if we weren't careful. So now we can leave. Obviously, I didn't scan that chair, do you know that? Overloaded ASC units were used as crowd control. Nasty. Right. Anyway. That's exciting and all, but I need to get out of here. Because now we need to sort out the vehicle bay. Which we should be able to do with these 2 power supplies we have now. Not quite online yet. But it will be online once the crew quarters are closed. That should do it. We found out there's no atmosphere in the vehicle bay. Any vehicles in the vehicle bay? Yes. Right, let's go upstairs and see what's in here first before we go anywhere. That's the airlock to outside. Just want to see what else there is before we go outside. If there's anything of any interest. Nothing on this side. That's another elevator slash lift. What's that switch do? Oh, that's just like a thing to lift a vehicle up. That one's obviously already in position. But I can see that it's had parts of it stripped away. It's just a chassis more than anything else, isn't it? I feel like I would rather use some kind of vehicle to get there than walk. Okay, so we can use this. There we go. Why go on foot? Need to make sure all 6 wheels are connected before it opens. I hope we've got enough air in here. Oh look, it pops itself in the top like R2-D2. We're on the moon. 5 years after the blackout. We don't want to go too fast because, you know, that'll cause a bit of a problem. With all the craters and things, we'll end up floating off eternally. Okay. Looks like that's the way up to it. That's where we need to go. And we got another little platform that we need to park our vehicle on. Okay. I guess we can't actually go in there on it, the vehicle, but obviously there's no oxygen. And yet we're not floating away into space, interestingly. Now I guess we can go in and we've got air. And the ASE is right here with me. I'm gonna get this door open. Oh no, just climb the ladder, I guess. Oh wait. Is there any need for me to go to this thing? I just want to check if there's anything this ASE needs to do before we climb. Doesn't look like it. We've just got to climb. Surface. Oh, wait, I don't think I want to go out there, do I? No, it looks like I do, because it's the only place we can go. I'm going to be out of air again in a moment. No oxygen again. So let's move as quickly as we can to do whatever we need to do. Because I don't know if there's anywhere inside that we'll get to once we've got up here, so... I mean, I hope there is, but... I don't know, I can't get it, there we go. I didn't really need that. I shouldn't have taken it. Looks like I need to burn that off somehow. Oh no, I can just climb it from this side. There's a lot of climbing, which could be problematic on the way back down if we've not got a lot of air, particularly as I wasted that one. Okay, this is what I want to cut, I think. Oh, that's just oxygen. Oh, I should have left that alone. It's another one I shouldn't have taken. Didn't actually give me any extra air, though. I mean, like I was at 250 at certain points, right? And now I didn't get anything extra out of it there. Oh, we're going up. This, it looks like, is where the ASE needs to be sorted out. Okay, what are we doing? I need to connect them to these. What am I connecting this to? Am I connecting it to that one? Oh, I see what I'm connecting it to, okay. There we go. Bang. Is that all I'm supposed to do? Looks like it. I'm guessing it doesn't work properly. Let's get back in our vehicle. Now where are we going? Over there. Okay. We're going to drive over to that next place, and I think that might be where we stop for tonight. Play some more next time. definitely enjoyable for me. We'll also play some more once I get through this. It's averages apparently about 5 or 6 hours to play this game, so I would expect to have it done. 2 more streams maybe. But let's get to this place first. And then we will save the game or stop playing for now. And come back to it next time. I'm going a bit fast actually. You don't want to come floating from high up, right? Oh, was that a... No, it is okay. I thought there was a hole in the ground there. Okay, we're good. We're good. What I'll do is I'll go inside this place and then we'll stop. I know there's no oxygen, it's fine. So pop the airlock and we'll be alright. It looks like the ASE will need to open that for us. Okay, so I think that's where we're going to stop for tonight, guys. I hope you've enjoyed that so far. Deliver us the moon. Well, let's see if we can deliver them the moon or something else. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please feel free to hit that follow button there on Mixer, or if you're watching me on YouTube at Supernautus, please feel free to hit that like button and maybe add a subscription too. But for now, thanks a lot, and hope you've enjoyed what you've seen, and hope you're keeping yourselves safe and well. Thank you very much. Good night.